x tends to 0. So இந்த இடத்துல என்ன ஆகும்? What is your left hand limit? 0 minus அப்படினா not equal to 0. So you take this term. So your it will be, so mod x has two values. Another plus or minus x. So இந்த இடத்துல 0 minus ங்கும்போது what will the mod value take? 0 minus na, it is to the left of 0, which means it is all negative values. So x will take the value minus x. So what will happen? Limit x tends to 0 minus mod x will become minus x. Denominator x அப்படி இருக்கும். So what will happen? Cancel ஆச்சுனா you get minus 1. So what is the answer? You have minus 1. What happens when limit x tends to 0 plus of mod x divided by x? 0 plus na number line ku right side la. So you have all the positive numbers. So mod x will take the value x. So what will happen? Limit x tends to 0 plus x by x. So what do you have? Cancel achna, you have 1. So minus 1 1 equal ah kadayadu. Minus 1 is not equal to 1, which means left hand limit is not equal to right hand limit. Limit does not exist. Question 27. Limit x tends to 5 of f of x, where f of x is equal to mod x minus 5. Mod x enala value edukom? Plus or minus x. So in that what is your right hand limit? X tends to 5 plus. What do you have? Mod x minus 5. 5 plus na enna artham? Mod x will take the value plus x, which means limit x tends to 5 plus will be x minus 5. Value substitute panna enna agum? 0. Limit x tends to 5 minus, which is the left hand limit. 5 minus na, where do you have 0? Here. Where do you have 5? 5 minus na in the side. It is still greater than 0. Appa negative varuma? Varadu. It will again be positive x. It is not minus x. So what will happen? Mod x minus 5, where limit x tends to 5 minus, mod x will take the value x itself, no minus x. X minus 5, which is 5 minus 5, 0. Okay? So left hand limit is equal to right hand limit. So limit x tends to 5 of f of x is equal to 0. Okay? Question number 28. Suppose f of x is equal to a plus bx when x is less than 1, 4 when x is equal to 1, b minus ax when x is greater than 1. Find a and b. So இப்ப என்ன பண்ணுவோம்? Same thing, left hand limit, right hand limit. They say that limit exists அப்படின்னு கொடுத்திருக்கு. அப்படினா என்ன அர்த்தம்? What will we do? Left hand limit is equal to right hand limit ni equate பண்ணி we'll get two equations. Two unknowns, two equations, you can solve both. Okay? So what will happen? Limit x tends to 1. What is your x value? 1. Sum la கொடுத்திருக்கான். Limit x tends to 1 of f of x, which is f of 1 exists nu கொடுத்திருக்கான். Okay? So what do you do? Limit x tends to 1 plus. 1 plus na x greater than 1, which is b minus ax is equal to 1 substitute panna enna agum? b minus a. Similarly, limit x tends to 1 minus. 1 minus na you have a plus bx. X ku substitute panna a plus b. They say that limit exists. Adnala left hand limit is equal to right hand limit is equal to limit of x tends to 1 of f of x. So what will happen? b minus a is equal to 4. a plus b is equal to 4. Enna at x is equal to 1, enna irukku? 4. So what do I do now? I am going to solve the both. So what do I have? b minus a is equal to 4. b plus a is equal to 4. Subtract panna enna agum? Plus irukku, this becomes minus, this also becomes minus. So b minus b is 0, 4 minus 4 is 0, minus a is minus 2a. So what will happen? A is equal to 0. ஏதாவது equation la substitute பண்ணலாம். b minus 0 is equal to 4, so b is equal to 4. So a value is 0, b value is 4. Okay? Okay. Question number 30. F of x is equal to mod x plus 1 when x is less than 0, 0 when x is 0, mod x minus 1 when x is greater than 0. So for what value of a does limit exist? Okay. So which means we have three values of a. Enna options a equal to 0, a greater than 0, a less than 0. So ஒரு case solve பண்ணுவோம். So when a is equal to 0, which means limit x tends to 0 plus 0 ஆவே இருக்கு. 0 plus na அர்த்தம் you have this case mod x minus 1 greater than 0 na mod x will take the value plus x. So what do you have? Limit x tends to 0 plus x minus 1 and you get minus 1. 0 minus 1 minus 1. What do you have for the left hand limit? 0 minus. When you take the left hand limit, which one would you take? Mod x plus 1. Mod x plus 1. In that left hand limit mod x will take the value minus x. X tends to 0 minus x plus 1. 0 substitute panna enna agum 1. Minus 1 and 1 are equal? No, they are not equal. So when a is equal to 0, limit does not exist. Okay. So what will happen when a is greater than 0? When a is greater than 0, limit x tends to a plus number line la greater than 0 na enna artham? Ellame positive. Mod value of x will never take the negative x. It will only have the positive value of x, right? So limit x tends to a plus greater than 0 na it will take this function. So it will be mod x minus 1. So it will be limit x tends to a plus x minus 1 which is equal to x minus 1. Ipo ide what will be your left hand limit? Limit x tends to a minus nala it is still greater than 0. So adnala again you take the same function mod x minus 1 which is limit x tends to a minus of x minus 1 which is a substitute panna enna agum? It will be a minus 1. Sorry, a minus 1, a minus 1. So what happens? Left hand limit is equal to right hand limit. So the limit exists when a is greater than 0. What happens when a is less than 0? Ellame to the left of the number line. So you have mod x is equal to minus x. So in that mod x will take the value positive x. In that mod x will take the value negative x. So a less than 0 na which function will you take? You will take this function. So limit x tends to a plus of mod x plus 1 is limit x tends to a plus of minus x plus 1 which is minus a plus 1. Now limit x tends to a minus of x plus 1 which is limit x tends to a minus of minus x plus 1. Mod x will take the value minus x. So it will be minus a plus 1. Ennachu left hand limit is equal to right hand limit which means limit x tends to a of f of x exists when a is less than 0. Okay. So basically a less than 0 case ko, a greater than 0 case ko limit exists. A equal to 0 la limit does not exist because left hand limit and right hand limit are not equal. Okay.